Hello. Good morning, good morning. Okay, today's is going to be quite short because we're only doing a little bit of stitching. So I'm just going to wait a little bit for a couple more people to join. But while we're waiting, you can choose your color. What you're going to need today is one of your greens because we're going to be doing just these 3 stems. 1, 2, and 3. Jessie's decided to eat her breakfast right now, so hey girl, hey. So sorry about that in the background. She never eats in the morning, so I don't know what her deal is now, where she decided that the minute I go live, she's gonna go and make a bunch of noise. Okay, so we're gonna use all 6 strands. And I've just threaded the needle a little bit and then put a tiny little knot on the end. I want the music, but I'm afraid that, good morning, but I'm afraid that Instagram's gonna take it down. So, I don't know, we'll see how far we get, I guess. All right, I'm gonna get started. So, as always, we're going to go from the back. I'm going to start at the top here, and today we're going to do the stem stitch. So the stem stitch is going to give you a kind of rope-like twist for your stem, the stem stitch for the stem. So this it's quite simple. I like it, but I think I need to use it more often. So what you're going to want to do is go up from the back like I've just done. And go down, but don't pull it all the way through. You're going to leave a little loop like this. And then come up on the line again. And then pull it through. And then you're just going to continue that for the entire way through. So, I don't know, maybe I need to be closer so that you can see. But try to keep all of your stitch lengths. Let me use the sword. From here to here to here, all the same, so that every length is the same length. And so for the second one, you're going to go right back through the same hole that you've gone through. I'm trying to do it really slow today because there really isn't much to do for today, but I figure we can't have every day be 30 minutes of stitching. I mean, I can because it's my job, but for beginners, that's a bit much, I think. So you can see it's already starting to get that twist look. I've done it again. All right, does anyone have any weekend plans? Anything exciting going on this weekend? We are going to the rugby today because my husband plays rugby. So we're gonna go watch that at Leamington Spawway. And then maybe stay and watch some more rugby, I don't know. And then tomorrow's the Super Bowl, obviously. Ooh, Italian tonight. Meg's having Italian. I don't know what we're having. Last night we had burrito bowls, like Chipotle, if anyone's in America or knows what Chipotle is. It was basically a burrito without the burrito shell. So for this area here, I'm going to put it really close to this one. Meg, are you making Italian? Or are you going to Italian? Lucy is going to her mom's house. That's fun, because then you don't have to cook anything. Okay, so for the very last one, you could just go straight down, but I like to continue the swirl. So if you notice, there's still one little space that you could do. So I'm gonna do that. No, going to Italian. Aw, Dawn. You can watch it later. It'll be live for 24 hours, and I've saved it on YouTube as well. And then to finish it, you're gonna go straight down in that hole again. So there's our first stem done. What do we think? Okay, and then so for this one going up, I'm gonna make the loops go the other way. So I'll show you. I'm gonna go and go back up here. And whichever way you make the loops go, I think it's more personal preference. I find that sometimes if the flower is going this way, I find that it's easier to make the loops go that way because they all kind of lean on each other, if you know what I mean. So here, the flower is going this way, so they're kind of leaning this way, if that makes sense. Maybe it doesn't to you, but it does to me. So we'll go, this one's pretty straight, so I can show it the other way too. The other way was easier with the stand. But I really like the kind of like corded, like rope look that it gives. A bit more texture than just a regular back stitch or and you don't need to pull too hard or you'll get the puckering on the fabric. So obviously I don't have any, so I can't show you, but sometimes if you pull too hard, the fabric will push together and you'll get that kind of puckering right between your stitches, and you don't want that. I keep knocking these things. Do we have any Super Bowl parties for tomorrow? Because of course, I'm in England, but the Super Bowl starts at what, 8 or something? 8:30, 8:15 or something? Like Eastern Standard Time, which is 5 hours behind. So for us, it's gonna start like at 1, maybe? So we're gonna have a couple people over to watch that. You always embroider in this thing. In this? Using the stand, do you mean? I don't always use the stand, no. But it's normally used for like a lap stand. It's not really a table stand. I've just turned it into a table stand. If you've seen my Instagram story from yesterday, there's a picture. And I have 2 soup cans that are holding it straight. So normally you would put the bottom part of this underneath your leg. And then your leg would hold it down. So it would kind of be like this. Your leg would go like this, and this would kind of be stuck underneath. And then this right here would be kind of in front of you so that you could do it. But because that's not really conducive to showing the stitches, I've done it on this. So I'm standing up behind it. And we're almost done. So Meg, you're gonna watch the Super Bowl too? Oh my God, it's so late. But we'll have some people over and we'll make a bunch of like fun appetizers and dinners and stuff. And then maybe have a couple of drinks and then go to bed at like 4 a.m. It'll be fun. Okay, so real quick, I'm just going to show you the back because I think this is really quite special about this stitch. It's basically the back stitch on the back. So in the back, it should be quite a straight, nice line. And then in the front, it should be twisted. You see the cans? Yeah, so this is what I meant, is that this part right here would go under your leg. And then this right here, all these parts turn. So this right here can be adjusted by this knob. And then this right here can be adjusted as well to tighten or loosen. And then there's even one more that does like the angle. So if you wanted to do it kind of more down or more up, it depends on what you like. So yeah, so the back is like really nice and straight and neat. And then the front has this really fun twist on it. So I quite like that about this stitch. So if you look at the back stitch, when you do the back stitch or when we do the back stitch, you can look at the back and it looks a little bit more like a split stitch on the back because you aren't purposely making the loop to the side and coming up in a specific way. But I quite like how the stitches kind of resemble each other in a little bit. So we've just ended this one and I'm just going to come back up down here because like I said earlier, I don't want that line to be shown. So I know that there's going to be something between there, but it won't cover it up all the way. So I'm going to go straight down here and start it from the back here. That's okay if you have to do 1 and 2 today. Number 1 is on YouTube now, so you can go there. I need 40 more people. We have 60 subscribers so far. I can't believe it. But if you go there and subscribe, then I can get the custom like URL thing when I get 100, which is a little bit, I never thought I'd have a YouTube, I'm not gonna lie. I just didn't think I was like a YouTube person, you know? But lo and behold, here I am. Yeah, so after this one, I'll put, after I'm finished with this, I'll save it as the live for 24 hours. And then I'll also save it to my phone so that I can upload it on YouTube. All right. Anyone have any questions? I was the first subscriber and liked the video first too. Woo! Still not ready to stitch. I need to print the pattern. That's all right. I think that's why in the end I thought, you know what, I will save them all because some people, they want to watch it and they want to do it, but maybe they just don't have time in February. I know February can be a busy time. Ooh, sorry, I knocked it. Gave y'all whiplash. I know February can be a busy time for some people, especially if you're an accountant and you have to do all the taxes and stuff. Sorry. I can't believe I knocked that over. A bit of a shock there. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions or where's Jessie, the big question. She's upstairs with David because he has to shave his beard today. It's getting a bit manky looking. Oh, she's just... It's like she knew you. It's like she knew you. Here she comes. Don't at me. Oh, she's so needy today. All right, and the last one. Shh. I'm on Instagram. You have to be quiet. So here we go. I can't believe January is already finished. I thought we had more time. See, I feel like January is taken like 1/3 of the year so far. I feel like it's been so long. I traced the pattern but off my screen and it's just slightly smaller, so we'll go with the float. Yeah, that's all right. In Australia, we do taxes in July, right? Oh, that probably makes sense. That was fun, kind of dizzy now. Sorry. I missed the start of the live. Does the shade of green we've used matter? No, I picked, because I think there's 4 different colors of greens. So I picked like a brighter green than I think I would have. The other ones I think I'm going to do are this one Maybe this one. It depends on how dramatic I want to be. That's quite dark. Maybe a green. But I picked quite a bright one, but still going with your color scheme. So I tried to pick something that would still match when you put the colors next to each other, because you don't want something that's too off. Like maybe this one. I feel like that might be a bit too much maybe, or a bit too yellow for stems, but in the end it's up to you and what you like. I think the fun thing is that like everyone has the same pattern, but they're all looking so different already just by the colors that you've chosen. I think that looks so cool. All right. Snip it off. We done. Oh, good. I picked my brightest too. Yeah, okay, good. So I think that's pretty much it for today. Nice and short and sweet, I think. I tried to go slow so that you could see, one, how they kind of twist, and two, maybe you could do them at the same time. But yeah, that's it. If I've got no more questions, I will let you enjoy your Saturday. And I hope you have a fun, great day. Yeah? And there she's drinking water. God. All right. I will see you guys later.